Hello everybody, Gmon here, and welcome back, finally, to some Pokemon Platinum. I'll explain myself, I promise. In the last one, we helped out Buck over at Stark Mountain and helped him to drive off Team Galactic once and for all. With all the business taken care of, he returned the Magma Stone to its rightful place, which was rumored to apparently anger a certain Pokemon if it got moved. And I, the also curious 10-year-old boy, want to go see if that Pokemon is up and about now. If it wasn't obvious, we got some interesting business going on today. So with that being said, before we set things off, we have our Pokeball check, plenty of Pokeballs, got our exploration check, make sure we got a ton of things to work with, so if, the worst comes to worst, we have a backup plan. Looks like we're all good. And that being said, it's time to march forward, or should I say, upward to Stark Mountain once again. Now, unfortunately, even though we've been there before, there's no Pokemon Center over there, so we can't actually fly there. So, alright, we're active already, so we're good there. So we can't actually fly there, so we're gonna have to walk it like a bunch of peasants. That's it. I wanted to see, I think there's something up here I forgot about. Oh, right, you're the Shard House. Okay, we already been here. Never mind. Trying to be thorough and all that, even though I don't think I'm the most thorough Let's Player out there, but I try. I promise. But that being said, though, we've kind of already walked through here like several times at this point, so I guess I can use this time just to talk about what's been going on recently, because as you guys know, every single time I make a new episode, I have something magical excuse to explain. Except this time, I actually did have one. Recently, I've had to get some dental work done because 2 of my teeth had cracks in them. I don't know how that happened, it kind of just did. And because of that, I had to go get crown work on them. And unfortunately, the crowns I currently have at the moment are temporary ones, while the real ones come in from the lab. So I'm currently waiting on those to come in, and they should be here next Thursday when I'm recording this. So if for some reason I go quiet again, it's probably because my mouth is very numb, because I had to get frozen to put those in. So, but after this, everything should be good to go. So it shouldn't be as bad. Not to mention, after I got those crowns done, I went to go visit my girlfriend on the weekend, which she's kind of lives far away, so I had to go visit her and take the bus and all that jazz. So I've been busy, but like I said several times at this point in this project, I just do this whenever I can. I'm not like rushing it or anything. I'm just enjoying the ride. And I'm very grateful to all of you people who stick around, even though I have the worst upload schedule I think I've ever had in my channel's history. But, more quality over quantity or something? I don't know. I think that's the excuse I should use. Something like that. But on the real, as always, I appreciate y'all being patient with me while things go on in my life. I'm an adult now, things happen. That said, though, we gotta do some biking to get over here. I think we're gonna have to not do that. We're gonna have to do some maneuvering to get this. Check it. I'm gonna do all in one go. Check it. I ran into a person. I'm so sorry. Ah! Biking is hard. You guys wouldn't get it. Okay, what? Come on. Wasn't this bad at it before. We can do this. Okay, maybe I should just cut away until I'm actually at the mountain. This might take me a second. Oh, hey! Skarmory! I love this Pokemon. This Pokemon's really cool. I always thought the sprite of Skarmory, though, was kind of funny. It looks like he's giving, like, the 1,000-yard stare. He's, like, looking up, like, oh, yeah, I'm Big Scar. What are you gonna do about it? It looks very smug here. I like it. It's kind of a funny pose for him. There you go. See, I can I didn't battle this train already. Okay, yeah, we're gonna cut away till I'm back over at the mountain. This is gonna take me a second. Okay, so even though we've been in the mountain before, there's still a lot of stuff to explore because we had Buck with us last time, who didn't let us go over some of the rock climb spots because you can't do it with 2 people. I don't know why Buck doesn't want to just, jump on my back and, take a ride with me. He has to make this so difficult, but, With that being said, I'll cut away. I'll be back when we're at the mountain because this might be a second. So, that being said, adios. Okay, I have returned to the sick beats that is the area around Stark Mountain. Seriously, the route themes in this post-game area are still really good. I'm going to mention it every single time. And you will not get tired of it, alright? Stay with me here. Alright, that being said, we're actually here, so let's go into Stark Mountain once again. However, this time, we are not saddled with a backpack buddy, so we are good to go. I already put a repeller. What am I doing? So that being said, we've gotten through most of this place already, but however, there are new places we can go to now that we don't have Buck with us, like I mentioned. So we're gonna try our best to remember to check those out while we're here. As I fail the most basic puzzle of all time. Okay, let's go this way instead. That's a dead end. Okay, I might be stupid. Let's oh, honey. Oh, no. No, okay, let's try this again using our brain just a little bit. I know it's when I'm recording this, it's kind of early in the morning, so I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a pass here. But let's do this proper, like this. There you go. That's a little bit better. Did we go up here? I feel like this is, hold on. I feel like there's got to be something here. I just gotta find the stupid thing. Aha! Nothing? Okay, maybe I already found it and I just forgot. Whatever. Let's just keep on rolling. Push some rocks over this way. We already been over here before, so this should be familiar territory. I think if I remember correctly, I literally checked all the crevices here, and I just didn't find any hidden items that was annoying me, if I remember correctly. Go over this way, go over this way, and this is where the rappel was, and that's not what I was gonna say. We're now in the core Stark Mountain with the huge zoomed out camera to really show you how big it is. I think I said this last time too, but I think they did a really good job of, like, if you can't have like truly 3D models and stuff, like they did a really good job making everything look like big to scale and kind of 3D-ish, with just the scale of everything. They did a really good job, especially in black and white. But we'll talk about that when we get to that game. Oh, I can't wait to get to that game. Gonna push this aside. I don't think we've been over this way before. Gonna do this. Have we been? No, I don't think we have. There was an item down here, right? There was. It's guarded by 2 trainers, which means it's probably a TM, knowing how these things go. So I'm gonna do this real quick. Double battle, go! Get the iconic double team in the front. Let me ask to see if you know. What is time? Time to get a watch. I think that's the answer. Can't answer this for me. What is space? The thing that you and I are currently in, I think. Ace Trainer Stefan and Ace Trainer Jasmine. Alright, let's see what you got. Pupitar and Drapion. Ooh, okay. That's a cool Pokemon. Drapion right there. If I didn't have Honchkrow, I think Drapion would have been on my team. Actually, Drapion's a pretty cool Pokemon. Unfortunately, not as cool as my big boss, so it had to be done. However, we're gonna Waterfall you, and we're gonna Earthquake you, and they're both weak to ground, so this is going to annihilate them. Will it be faster than Drapion? Probably not, because I am weak to poison, so it kind of matters, but I might flinch you with Waterfall. You never know. Hold on. Big shit. Okay, I'm also weak to Bug. However, this thing's actually not a Bug type, because I actually lose this Bug type upon evolving, so yeah, I did 2 damage. And here comes the Earthquake. That's what Earthquake sounds like. You're welcome. 1 down, and here comes a Pupitar. Hopefully. I mean, it's Earthquake. It's super effective. It's from my Torterra. It's probably one-shotting, right? Yeah. Nice. Got a ton of experience for troubles, and now it's 2-on-1. Hey, a familiar face. I see a person of culture as well. I see. Unfortunately for you, I'm going to have to destroy you with my water and seeds. It sounds like I'm planting a flower and not fighting somebody. I'm talking about water and seeds. Big damage. Go for Seed Bomb. Might not KO because it's very bulky, as we know. Yeah, look at that. I tanked it. And Leaf Storm. This is going to hurt, but I think I'm okay. Garrett's got a lot of special defense. Right? Oh, wait, no, it's oh my, I just realized that was a critical hit and it was an overgrow range. Oh my god, I probably got killed like 3 times over. That hurt. Good heavens. Ow. My poor fish. Out of water. It's out of water, now it's also out of life. But it's okay, I came in here with plenty of revives for a reason, and we got potions, so Gyarados will be just fine in a moment, even though he just got eviscerated. There we go. Another memory, a chain of memories. And a new memory was born. Okay, you two need to like go outside and breathe. I think the mountain air, like the Stark Mountain lava air, is getting to your heads. You can't let too philosophical for me here. Yeah, we gotta get you outside and get some fresh air, okay? You gotta stop hitting the books and hit the streets or something like that. I don't know. Go ahead and Hyper Potion, get Gyarados right back going over here. Perfect. And our reward for that was a very good TM indeed. This was definitely worth getting. TM50, Overheat. Overheat here, I don't think it's going to be useful on my team in particular, but for your team, it's probably going to be fantastic. Overheat is a fantastic move if I haven't made it obvious already. This thing is 140 power, 90 accuracy, and the only drawback is that it reloads your special attack by 2 stages upon using it. So the first Overheat you hit is going to be extremely powerful, and it's also 90 accuracy, very accurate for how powerful it is. This is a fantastic move in my opinion. Now, can any of my Pokemon learn it? I kind of doubt it. Yeah, this is like fire types only essentially, but it's a very good move. So if you have an Infernape of your own, definitely worth considering, because that move is... Oh no. Oh no, I just realized what I did. Oh, we're gonna be here for years. I feel like syphilis. Okay, we're out of there. Oh. Kids, be careful how you walk, or else that can happen to you. You don't get stuck behind a boulder. Or should I say, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Oh, that sucks. Item. We can pick this up now, because Buck isn't here. Get an Ultra Ball for our trouble. Could come in handy. Never know. Nah, this is too suspicious. Hold on. Nah. This is way too suspicious. Hold on here. Really? Nothing? This place is perfect for mixing me up and thinking there's hidden items, but it just isn't. Devious place. Go ahead and break this rock real quick. Now, I'm not 100% certain every single place we haven't gone to yet, so I might miss a place or two, but I definitely wanted to pick up the Overheat TM for sure, because that was definitely very valuable. Going up over here to accidentally go Buck with it. I think we can just kind of shortcut this, can't we? Yeah, look at that. We don't have to walk all the way around. We can just take it nice and fast. I think we beat these two when we were... Oh, we actually did beat these two with Buck already. Okay. That's been a Florida town. I'm sure thrilled to be here. Took a long time to get here. We're not gonna lose again. Okay. I think you're after winning my way from the battle tower. Good for you. Unfortunately, I'm much stronger than the battle tower, for I am the champ. Oh my god, they have 6 Pokemon. Okay. Thankfully, they don't seem to be super strong Pokemon, but they are in fact 6 Pokemon. Now, I wonder if this Wigglytuff has an ability that I could potentially have here. If it has competitive, we're going to expect to see a niche interaction here. It does not. Okay, I think that might be a hidden ability, but in the future games, Wigglytuff actually has access to an ability called competitive, and if it gets intimidated or has one of its stats lowered, it actually gets a +2 to special attack, which is kind of neat. But not here, obviously. And oh yeah, Wigglytuff has like a lot of HP, so its HP is going to go down real slow. It's not as bad as Blissey, but it's still pretty funny. There you go. Some experience for trouble, go for an Earthquake. And because these guys got 6 Pokemon, we're going to be here for a little bit of time, but I think after this battle, we should be able to get back to where I'm trying to go without too much more hindrances, so it shouldn't be that bad after this. Critical hit, definitely probably not needed, but we take those. We also take level 61, alright, we'll take that, not bad. Next up is Pelipper. And Gardevoir, alright. Well, unfortunately, I can't really Earthquake this Pelipper, so we're gonna have to be normal and just Seed Bomb it instead for once. And Pelipper actually has a lot of defense, so if it eats this, I would not be too shocked. However, this Gardevoir, I don't think he's gonna appreciate this Waterfall whatsoever. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, look at that. Gardevoir's pretty frail on the physical side, so hit it with strong Waterfall, and that should be a job well done. This, however, I don't think it's gonna KO. It'll probably do like half. Yeah. Air Slash, ow. A little bit of chip. A lot of chip, actually, ow. Medichant is another Pokemon that's pretty weak on the physical defense side, so you know what that means. Earthquake and Seed Ball. And thankfully, I'm faster than everybody, because my Gyarados is just really cool, I guess. Waterfall, maybe a one-shot. Medichant is not that physically tanky. Yeah, like I thought. Medichant's like a pure glass cannon, because that's the ability of pure power to balance it out. And the Seed Bomb, unless we get a crappy damage roll, this should knock out the Pelipper, I hope. Yeah, there you go. finally, ooh, a Pokemon I'm quite fond of. Rampardos, look at that sprite. What a cool looking dinosaur. Unfortunately, I had to KO you, but you're a very cool Pokemon. I just want you to know that. I like Rampardos a lot, and at one point, I definitely considered it for my team. I ended up going for Imperial instead, because I decided to go with my theme of showing off Gen 4 new evolutions. Except for Gyarados. I'm not speaking what happened with Gyarados. He's just here. We've been over this a while ago. There you go. Not bad. We went down. We couldn't stick it out. But I had a win streak going. Not anymore. Hand it over. So that out of the way. I think we're almost there now, maybe? I think this is the place. Hold on. I'm going to heal my Pokemon before we walk in here just to be safe. You never know. Heal up Bentley. And heal up you. Alright, I'll know if we're in the right place depending on what I see when we walk in here. So that being said, March 4th. Oh, we're here alright. It seems that Magma Stone did awaken something. If it wasn't obvious by the overworld sprite, save your game. And for me personally, I'm gonna go open up here with my Hyperior. We'll talk about why in a minute. That being said though, recording, please do not mess up because I had to save my game for this. So, I'll pick a god and pray. With that being said, game saved, armed with Pokeballs to go. Let's fight a legendary. Oh, gobble, 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 gobble. Oh, it's turning red. It's piping mad. Introducing Heatran, the fiery frog. That's right, Heatran is definitely a frog. Look at this thing. Heatran here, coming in at level 50, is a legendary Pokemon. Fire Steel, a completely unique typing only to this Pokemon, which is honestly a really cool typing. I like it a lot. With the ability Flash Fire, so it's also immune to fire moves. So it's not like it's neutral to fire, because of a skill typing, it's actually just completely immune to fire altogether. Heatran here is an overall pretty fantastic Pokemon. It's got very well-rounded stats, all very high, very unique typing that gives it lots of resistances, especially before Generation 6, before Steel got nerfed. So this thing resists a lot of typings, and in my opinion, the best way for me to handle this thing is to lower its HP by hitting it with some Rock Slides, which are powerful and neutral, but not super effective. And my plan here is to hopefully knock it down to low HP, not too low. I'm gonna see what this Rock Slide does though. Obviously, this is my first time fighting, so I have no idea how strong this is gonna be. Pretty solid damage as it goes for a scary face and misses. That's kind of funny. And now, with that out of the way, I'm gonna go for some Rock Lines, which obviously is resisted by the Steel type. So I'm hoping this doesn't do too much damage. Lower it down just a little bit more. Perfect. That's like the perfect range. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a status boost inflict on it, as we know. So I don't really have anything more I can do, but at the same time, I don't think my Rapier is in that much danger staying in, so I think I'm going to stay with this guy for the most of the battle and try and catch this thing. That said, though, it has the move Metal Sound that we just saw it use. Metal Sound is an interesting move which will actually half your special defense upon using, so its next special attack is going to do a lot of damage, so be a little bit careful about that. And since we're fighting here in a cave, Dust Balls are going to be your best friend, as per usual. Dust Ball is just the Pokeball of all time for catching most legendaries, because most of them are fought in the dark, or can be fought outside during nighttime. As you can imagine with being a legendary Pokemon, its catch rate is not super high, so we might be here for a little bit of time. It can be kind of a hard Pokemon to catch, especially if you don't have stats conditions like I do. That being said, though, Heatran is a pretty cool Pokemon. It's not a Pokemon you see too often. I don't think a lot of people like talk about Heatran. Like, I don't feel like a lot of love for Heatran, but it's a pretty cool Pokemon nonetheless. I like the cool Fire Steel Fire Frog. It's got a pretty cool cry too. I don't know why it says gobble gobble gibble gobble when you're trying to fight it though. And I'm getting all my stats lowered. Good. Okay, I got my defense lowered. I got my freaking speed lowered. I got my special defense lowered. It's like it's going crazy on the special drops or stat drops. That being said, though, it can't really threaten me that much at the moment, so I think we're okay just to stay right here for this fight, honestly. And there's not a signature move, but a very iconic move of Heatran, Lava Plume. This is a fire move that is special. I think it's 90 power, if I remember correctly, but it has a 30% chance to burn, so it's very likely to burn you, which is kind of scary because burning half your attack stat and does chip damage over time, which is obviously kind of annoying when you're trying to catch this thing, so keep an eye out for it. That said, though, now that I know that its moves are Lava Plume and Crunch, I do actually have a backup plan here, which will work pretty well, assuming my, my period faints here, which it probably will. Came very close, and I didn't get burned. Okay, we got lucky. So here's my plan. We're actually gonna go over here into the Mighty Susano, because with this Intimidate, we're gonna lower its Crunch damage. So that won't be that threatening anymore. And also, I'm Water type with high special defense, because Gyarados just naturally has good special defense. So this thing shouldn't be able to do too much damage to me from this point forward, which is kind of handy. And that being said, though, I don't think we fought a legendary quite a little bit of time. At one point, but like after we defeated Simpy, we went on like a legendary hunting spree. We haven't fought one in a while, so kind of just find another one. We're not at the end of the legendary Pokemon after Heatran. There's still a few more to go, but it's been a while since we fought a legendary Pokemon, so it's kind of nice. That being said, though, my luck in legendaries this Let's Play has been pretty okay, I'd say. Overall, so hopefully Heatran doesn't, follow suit. I would like to continue that good luck fortune and not spend 30 years trying to catch this Heatran, but it is legendary Pokemon. Also, speaking of lucky, I have not gotten burned a single time. This is kind of incredible. This thing has a 30% chance to burn. That's like, not exactly a coin flip one, but it's pretty dang close. 30% of Pokemon is a lot. Little sound lowering my special defense. Kind of annoying, but Gyarados can still take it, so it's fine. For another Dust Ball. I will say, though, I always found it kind of weird that Heatran shows up here at level 50. I always thought it should show up at like level 60 because at this point in the game, after you go for Stark Mountain, most of your Pokemon should be about level 60 at this point in the game. So I always thought it was kind of weird how it showed up at level 50, but it's not the end of the world, obviously. There's the burn. Okay, just to show you I'm not crazy. You can't get burned with this thing. I swear it's 30%. It's very likely to happen. I was just getting omega lucky. That's other with the power of my full restore. We do not care. Goodbye burn. Goodbye damage. 2 for the price of 1, baby. Also, I'm not too sure how many PP Lava Plume has. I think it's 15? I'm saying it like that because I don't know for sure. But if it is, we might have to worry about struggling at some point down the line. But for the time being, let's not jinx that. Okay, we got 2. That's the best we got so far. That's good. You like to see that. That's 2. The most we've gotten so far. We'll take it. Not one to complain when you get lucky rolls. In fact, just because I feel like it, let's spice things up. Let's go for an Ultra Ball instead. We got a lot of these. We'll be able to use some of them. It did not appreciate that. Oh yeah, speaking of which, kind of a fun fact here. Most legendary Pokemon are genderless, as you've seen from this playthrough. For some reason, Heatran is not. Heatran's a male. I don't know why this Pokemon in Pacific it has a gender. Like with the Genies in Gen 5, I kind of get it because they're pretty masculine. But Heatran is just a giant fire frog. I guess giant fire frogs are very masculine. So don't worry, bros. If you got a frog in your house, if you have a pet frog, that just added to your testosterone, But yeah, I don't really know why this thing's a male. Kind of weird. Ah, I was hoping I didn't say anything about it. I would've. Dang it. Alright, how about this, Heatran? You are the most powerful, masculine, manly man that I've ever done seen. And this ball was made for those kind of people. Oh! Ah! Okay, he's getting tempted, though. He's hearing me out. He's like, yes, I hear you, yes. A powerful man is what you seek. Unfortunately, you killed my powerful man right here. Ow. In that case, I'm gonna go Gallade. I'm not gonna hit it, obviously, but I'm just gonna go Gallade. Alright, we're getting a little bit low in Dust Balls, but, Heatran, you already shook 3 times twice, Just saying, that's probably a good sign you want to come with. Okay, 2. Okay. I see you. You're complimenting it. You're thinking of it. And I appreciate that. From a gentleman to gentleman, I really do appreciate it. You're doing a grand old time. You're doing a grand old service to me to consider coming and, enjoying me. Unfortunately, this is gonna hurt. Ow. 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 Case in point. Ow. You know what? Have a luxury ball. You know what? I want to be good friends with Heatran. Let's use a Luxury Ball, my favorite Pokeball. Okay, well that was just rude. Alright, well we're trying to get fancy. Let's go back to the basics. How about that? Okay, another 2. He likes the Dust Ball. There's something about the Dust Ball he's gravitated to. He likes it. But then again, he lives in a cave. He's like, I don't know if he's a guardian of the mountain. He's more like he kind of just lives here and anyone doesn't choose to screw with him because he's scary. I don't know if I call him a guardian per se, but you know, he's known to be in caves. You know, it's his territory. His absolute territory. I'm probably. Oh wow, that did actually 0. Yeah, you're not so tough about that lava plume, are you, huh? He likes it a little bit less. He's shaking a little bit less. Also, kind of a random thing. I didn't mention until now, but I'm gonna ruin it. Why is Heatran sticking his butt in the air? This right always looks funny to me. He just has his butt up, like sticking up in the air. Why is he doing all that? Heatran, you are a strange fellow. Why is he like that? Do frogs do that in the wild? I think they sit down. Like, no, I don't think they put their butt up like that. I don't think I've ever seen a frog do that. But what do I know, right? I'm not a country kid for all I know, but it's all the rage. Maybe everyone likes shaking their butts up there. I don't know. Last us, we'll go. All right, well, we might be in it for the long haul. Those were my best Pokeballs, and now they're gone. However, since I've gone through some Dust Balls, I think now is a good time to try a Timer Ball. Why not? There's a 1. Okay. That's gonna do 4 damage. Lamau. I'll try one more Timer Ball. Why not? Okay, fine. We won't do that. We'll do something else, I guess. Fine. I'm getting a little bit worried though that he's out of lava plumes, so he might be getting a little bit low in PP on some of his moves. We've been here for a little bit of time. I'll try an Ultra Ball instead. One. Not bad, not bad. Okay, maybe if I pretend I don't care. Maybe if I start talking about something else, he'll get in. Let me think. Oh yeah, hey guys, did you guys know that Donkey Kong Bonanza came out? And I really liked that game, and I like played it a lot. I had like a lot of the collectibles in it. I got like 500 bananas out of like the 777, so we're getting there. There's a lot to collect though. But that game's finale, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna spoil nothing, but the game's finale is freaking amazing. That's literally what I was doing before I was recording this, was just wrapping that up. It was so freaking good. But I'm a busy man, so, you know, I can always, you know, play it when I wanted to. I have other stuff to do. I stream sometimes. I used to play other stuff, too. Lasai. Alright, did it work? No. Okay, well, shoot, I tried. I'm starting to think Heatran's running out of attacking moves, which is kind of concerning me, because that means it might knock itself out to a struggle. Which would be really unfortunate. I don't want to see that happen if I can avoid it. Thankfully, I think Scary Face has a lot of PP, so I think we're okay for a bit. Come on. You had a level plume that entire time? You just didn't use it? Wow. That said, though, I have my special defense at literally 0 because of how many times it hit me with Metal Sound, so I am absolutely dying to that, yeah. Alright, when we get down to our last Pokemon, I will start using Revives. But if I can afford it, I would like to catch you before that happens, so Timer Ball, go, please. Come on. Pretty please. You're not gonna make this easy, are you? Okay, you had lava plumes this entire time. You just weren't using them. Okay, you are a strange frog. You are a strange frog indeed. Now, obviously, I'm an ice type, so this is a bad idea. So we're just gonna go ahead and just do this real quick. Come back, Gyarados. There's no way I'm letting Alice and Bentley fight this thing. Actually, so this thing is quad resistant to ice. You know what I'm gonna do really quick? I'm gonna lower its HP just a little bit. Just a tiny smidge. Check this out. Perfect. And you know what? I'm gonna do it again. Why? I don't know. I feel like it. I feel like being living on the edge today. Boom. You can barely see that HP now. Surely now that you're at like basically like 4 HP, this will work. The perfect layup. Wow. Not even one? Not even one. And you kill me. Okay, that's just messed up. How can you do it to me? Ow. Alright. I can take a hint, You're gonna get in this Pokeball Rise. Psych! Alright, that's not working. Okay, so it has a million lava plumes left over. I just was not using it for some reason. Very curious choice. I don't know why he did that, but whatever, I guess. Dang, I really thought that was it. Oh, I really thought that was gonna be the one. I was about to be so happy. Gotten the last timer ball, but no. Okay, Ultra Ball it is. Man. I will say, that sound is a cool sound effect. There's a nice ching to it. Ding ding ding. I like it. Well, I'm not liking the look of this. I should need that, no problem. I don't. Oh, I got no cell. No, that's why I didn't need it. Okay. Well, I don't want to faint, obviously, so we're just gonna do a little bit of this real quick. How many level plumes does this thing have? I feel like I would have gone through all of them at this point, but I guess not. And a crit just for good measure. Okay, wow. Ow. Alright, come on, man. You give me like free shakes so many times. Come on. Be a pal. Alright, screw you then, I guess. I hate frogs anyways. Are you gonna take me like 4 times? It's gonna do like nothing. Yeah, exactly. Come on! Today, Junior! Okay, let's try some a different approach. You can come whenever you like, Heatran. You can come into the Pokeball whenever you want. I'm completely indifferent, you know? Take it at your own pace, you know? That didn't work. You still have lava plumes. I'm actually impressed. And he got the burn. Okay, that's not great. Now I have to heal or else I'm literally cooked. Alive. Like a flesh Bombay, or what's it called? Flesh flambe? But I don't know food. I'm like, I have the diet of like a 10-year-old. You still have lava plumes. Good lord. Okay, we're approaching territories where I might start cutting away until we get it, because, man. I've been here for a minute. And I don't want the video to be too long because, yeah. Alright, Heatran, listen here, man. Man to man, mano a mano. There are people waiting for this to happen. People who are excited to see this ball click. So I need you to cooperate to bring the happiness to the people. Ah, I thought that was gonna work for a second. Aw, man. Man, that would have been so good. I had a whole speech plan and everything, and you ruined it. You maniac. Dang it. All right, you know what? We'll go until he struggles. If he struggles, then we'll do a bit of a montage. Because I have a feeling we're getting close to that point, because this has been going on for a while now. That said, though, all my hopes into this ball. Aha! Alright, you know what? We're gonna get a little crazy. You know what? We're gonna get a little crazy. You see how Heatran is like red and like white, right? You know what that looks like? You guessed it, class. A Pokeball! Yo! Well, worth a shot. Alright, after our curveball, we gotta go back to the old reliable. I really should have brought more dust balls, man. Heatran. Come on, Heatran. I'm literally burning alive here, Heatran. I would appreciate some help here. Oh, so many twos. Oh, if I get hit by lava poop, I'm freaking dead. That's it. You know what? I'm gonna call it. He's out of lava poop. I'm gonna stay in. I'm not gonna bother switching out or doing medicine stuff. We're running low on fuel here anyway, so we may as well just keep going. Another two. You love your twos, don't you? All right, this I'll heal, however. Burn does a lot of damage in these games. I actually lowered the damage of burn in the future games, but for the time being, burn actually hurts a lot in these games. Now we're fully back. Surely now he's out of lava plume. Surely he's out now. All right, come on. Enough of the two chicks. That doesn't mean go to one shake. Oh my god. I'm starting to think he might be out of attacking moves, and I'm getting a little bit worried he's going to knock himself out. So please, for the love of God, for your own sake, Heatran, get in the ball. That's not getting in the ball, buddy. I'm getting scared. He's going to struggle any turn now. Oh god, it's going to happen. My turn luck was going pretty good this playthrough, but I think it kind of just tanked with Heatran. I don't think this is going great. Oh! Oh no! No, that was so close. Dang it, you stupid frog. I was so close. At least Melson has a lot of PP, so he's not gonna struggle for a little bit longer, I don't think. But like, we're getting to that point where he's gonna struggle soon. No, you're gonna knock yourself out, Heatran! Please! I can live one more turn of burn. Anytime I can throw a Pokeball, I'm gonna get the chance, because I don't want to run out of time before he struggles to knock himself out. Okay, I should live this. I should live this. I can math. I sure can. Hell yeah, I didn't pass that high school class of math for nothing. To use it on Pokemon. And like only Pokemon, because my current job just has like no math in it. Oh, it's getting close. It's coming closer. Man. You know when I said I had good legendary luck this playthrough so far? I'm gonna take it back. I think I lost all of it with this. I think it's gone. I think I've destroyed. I think it's just gone. And there it is. Well. Round 2. Didn't even give me a level up. Disappeared into the volcano. How about you disappear into my Pokeball next time, you jerk? We'll be right back after these messages. Oh my god, thank you, Heatran. That was one of the longest captures yet. Okay. For context, I'm looking at my recording time right now. It's been 56 minutes. But we did it, baby! Heatran, the Lava Dome Pokemon, or as I like to call it, the Funny Frog, who looks very mad. Its body's made of rugged steel, however, it's partially melted in spots because of its own heat. So how does this Pokemon keep itself together? Only... true... gods? No, I don't know where I was going with that. Point is, we caught Heatran. And I should call you a dumb nickname for making that painful, but you know what, Heatran? I'm just happy to have you with me. To the PC box you go, and with that, our work here is done. Let us escape out of here and go check out our brand new Pokemon we just caught, shall we? We have 4 of these bad boys. We may have... What do you mean not now? We're in a cave, Professor Rowan. Do you want me to go here? Is that your problem? Okay, apparently we just can't do it in that room. I guess Heatran just has laws against it or something. Oh, it feels good to finally have Heatran caught and done with. We can go back to the survival area. I can't sing anymore. I'm tired, man. Okay, it's been like an hour trying to catch this thing. But I guess not a full hour. You know what I mean. Hour recording. Let's go take a look at Heatran at the PC box, shall we? After I brutally murdered all my Pokemon. There we go. Beast PC. And let's check out our brand new Pokemon here. Like, look at all these legendaries. Good lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 legendaries. Platinum keeps you busy. It really does. Like we said though, let's go check it out. Also, as you can see here, my Heatran now is actually a female, because on my second attempt, it actually, you know, changed gender. So good for her. Good for her. Here's Heatran. Lacks nature. As you can see, pretty impressive stats all around. Like, Heatran's a very well-rounded legendary Pokemon. It's pretty strong. Big fan. Pretty cool. And as you can see here, Metal Sand was definitely most of his PP. 40. That means that entire battle of my first attempt took a whopping, let me see here, 15, 30, 40, 80 turns. Because we have 80 PP total across all these moves. That is kind of crazy when you think about it. But yeah, pretty cool Pokemon. Glad to have it. That being said, though, our work here with Stark Mountain is now completed. We've helped Buck get rid of Team Galactic, we've caught Heatran, Stark Mountain is now taken care of. So where do we go from here? You may ask. And I will tell you where we go from here. We are gonna go to some familiar places we've been to before and pick up some things that might come in handy for the future. What does that mean entirely? I'm not telling, because I like keeping you in mystery. So that being said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed my suffering. And next time Poke Platinum, we're gonna go do some retracing of our steps and finding some new things to check out. See you guys then.